Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Man, it's good to have you in the old cafe. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, look, it's just going to be a good groovy day as usual. About an hour's worth of Huckster Mojo. Got my drink. Did you get your drink and your snack? Because if you did, well, you know what time it is. What time is it, Bob? Well, hey, my friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now, let's chat. Ah, the Morning Mug. Greetings. Oh, yeah, that's right. Throw up that ticker. Let's get it on. Got my iced tea. What y'all got? What you sporting for your drink and your snack? Or maybe you're having breakfast or lunch or dinner, depending on your locale. Because I know we got some awesome international fans out there. Always a pleasure. No matter where you're at, where you're from, how you identify. This is a safe place, man. Just come on and hang like this guy right here. Hey, good morning. I don't know if you got my message. You did. Oh, you're going to go see The Accountant 2. Dude, I freaking loved The Accountant 2. I'm not going to lie. Like, it's really good. It's weird because I feel like not a lot of people know about The Accountant. I really didn't either. I found the Accountant at a swap meet or something. I'm like, oh, I've heard good things about this. Excellent movie. Check out my Letterboxd review, y'all. And then this one, even better. Like, they knew just how and where to drop the humor. A lot more humor in this one, which is fine. I kind of liked seeing Ben swing for the stars, and John Bernthal is excellent as well. I mean, their brotherly chemistry is what drives this film. And the week before I saw Sinners and loved that, and that's about brothers. And then this is The Accountant 2, and this is about brothers. I guess I'm digging all this brotherly love out there, and I think you guys are going to dig it. We're going to talk about the box office and how The Accountant 2 did, and the shocking well, you all know what upset it, but it's a little crazy. Speaking of international, Adrian James, what is going on, mate? Cheers to you, man. Happy, it's Superhero Day. Is that right? Caveman, Superhero Day. I'm here to spend my morning with my favorite superhero, Huxtamization. So hit that like button. That's right. I am a superhero of Huxtamizations, aren't I? I got some more of those coming. I realized, guys, those things take a while to make. So when I've got a job as busy as the one I have now, I don't really have the spare time for those kind of videos. That's why I've been doing just a lot of the morning shows and movie reviews because they're on the weekend. But eventually my jobs always end, and then I have a couple weeks off or something. So I'm gonna bang a few of those. I already got my stack right behind me. Got some good ones. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Adrian, Sue. Oh yeah, Sue. We can talk about that if you want. Caveman. Let's see. Kelly is here. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Huck and friends. I just got done watching Joe's Apartment. Oh yeah, the one with Jerry O'Connell. Nice. Well, cool. I haven't seen that in like forever, and I know a lot of times when Movie Zing does they have their Warner Archive titles for sale, like 4 for $49. And I always debate whether to pick that up. Is that just like a good one more time watch? Is it worth owning, or is it just worth catching on streaming just to remember it? What do you think, Kelly? Is it worth owning or just renting? So I also feel like I want to start something where I do a lot of movie reviews that are just quick. I'm trying to do a lot of shorts as well to fit into that short algorithm. But a lot of people still have longer movie reviews. And I do have a style that I've been wanting to bring to y'all for those things. Let me know. Do you want to see a little bit longer movie reviews? I would say try to keep them under 10. I think any movie review that's over 10 is just like, if I just see that, I'm like, it's better be a good movie review. Because I think you can keep it under and do a good job. So let me know. Should I bring you my expanded movie reviews? And I'll tell you what it is. There are special things you'll see on the screen, but so basically at the end it'll be whether you own it, you rent it, or you trash it, and then we have things that go along with that I think would be fun to sort of like, anticipate and wonder where they're gonna fall. So yeah, there you go. Let's see. Time for a little movie account. Did Ben Affleck decipher and boot Jet Black in the juggernaut known as Minecraft? Well, I think you might have. I think you might have. I can't decide. I don't want to jump to that yet. Hey there, Mr. Huck. Hey, the Huck world. Oh, greetings to the Huck world. That's right. Cave. Hey, Moody. What's your name? What's your name? Craig. Morning, Craig. Sounds great, Huck. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you said sound great because sorry, I just saw the top of my head there. My mic wasn't even here, y'all. Uh-oh. Hang on. Let's see. What's something with a title on it? There you go. I'll grab Abigail. See if that gets it. Come on. Come on. What the heck, y'all? Let's see. All right, let's do the old exit frame and come into frame. La la la. Oh yeah. Sure. It loves my chair. Chair gets all the love. Mm-hmm. See? Don't let them cameras get you. We'll talk about all these in just a second, too. Got some goody stuff. I sound great, even though I had the mic behind my laptop. Hopefully, this is the one that's active. All right. Great. I'm glad I sound great. I'm another Steve. It's Steve Moody. That's right. Steve, good morning, Huck, and fellow Muggies. KB, my man, how are you feeling, bro? You doing good? Oh man, Caveman's KB's been a little on the sick side lately, so we're sending him some love mojo through the interwebs for quick recovery. We played a fun game together. We were on Fans of Something channel. If y'all guys want to see a fun game, basically it's like bad movie descriptions. So they'll read, and this always reminds me, KB will probably remember, there was a TV Guide ad that went around for the longest time. This has been around for a decade or more. And it basically says a girl travels to a far land and kills someone and then befriends 3 other people where they can go on a killing spree or where they go on to kill again. Something like that. And it's basically the description that's the description for Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz, right? A girl goes to far land and kills someone, befriends 3 other people, and then they go on another killing spree. Or plan to kill again, something like that. And it's hilarious. So this whole game is based on that concept, which is terrible descriptions, and you have to guess the movie. So go check that out on Fans of Something. Caveman, if you got the Fans of Something link, slap her in there. I'm okay with that. All right. That's right. So we got Steve, we got Gab, we got Craig, KB, Kelly, Hisham is here. All kinds of groovy people, man. Huck, the lady said no to account 2. Oh, no. I think I'll rewatch the first one there before I decide see it alone or not. Oh, Ben's so good. See, this is the something I love is Ben. Ben has been going through a lot with his J-Lo stuff and all that. And he was recently on Kimmel, and man, like sometimes Ben just looks sad, like in interviews, like in the past decade, he just looks kind of like he's just there. But I feel like ever since he started like getting playful again and doing the Dunk Kings like a couple of years ago at the Super Bowl, and he does it again. He's got that Ben Affleck back, and he was on Kimmel promoting this thing, and he was just on fire with personality and smiling and laughing. I was like, he's back, man, because I love Ben. I love Ben Affleck. And The Accountant too. I'm sad that she didn't want to go see it. And then again, none of my girls go see anything with me. So, but I mean, unless I am trying to find out, so to test the waters, right? I'm like, hey, Brooke, that's my daughter. I'm like, Brooke, the Thunderbolts, it's this weekend. I know we got a stacked weekend because you got this and that. And then on Sunday, we're going to go to Universal. They're doing those pop culture nights where it's like there's Back to the Future and all these other things and Star Trek and all these cool things. And we're doing that on Sunday. So I'm like, so we got to go see Thunderbolts, like either Friday night after school or Saturday morning before, the afternoon stuff kicks in. And she's like, Thunderbolts? Like, what do you mean Thunderbolts, like Thunderbolts. She goes, I'm like, seriously, you don't know Thunderbolt, the movie? That's the oh gosh. So I guess I don't have to worry about her going to see the Thunderbolts. So now it's just talking the wife into seeing it Friday night or early Saturday morning. But good luck, KB. However you see it, it's work. It's just, I think she'll dig it. In the end, if she sits down with you and you're streaming it or you're rented or something like that, just that brotherly dynamic between Affleck and Bernthal, it's just so fun and so good. And man, you will laugh out loud. There are moments in this, like I it's funny because I really liked the first account, but after seeing the second account, like, oh, I was like, oh, I wish there was more of that in the first account. And the action stuff is really good too. It may not be as much as people are thinking, but when it's there, it's pretty dope. Mr. Bonkers in the house. Greetings, DVD Bonkers. Isham. Speaking about superheroes, who's your real superhero in your life? Oh, I mean, I got to answer the wifey. Man, that girl, she's super, man. She keeps my life real. She feeds me good food, keeps me living longer, tells me don't eat that. You're having too much of this. And, your party's like, hey, I'll eat what I want. And then you stop for a second and go, but I'm going to eat what you just said because I want to live a little longer. I tell you, I tell everybody I see that my wife will keep me on this earth longer than I should be if I were just eating my own stuff. Because, I'm a Cajun boy. I'm from Louisiana, so I like all that thick cream sauce stuff that's just rich and fattening and all that jazz. We don't really eat that here. Though I miss it, I'll tell you that. When we visit Louisiana, I eat the hell out of that stuff, though. I'll tell you that. Well, okay, man. It's like, hey, I just recorded my video. Oh, nice for all your pics. Uploading video to my net. All right. I'm doing a live stream 8:30. I hope you ever check it out. Is that tonight? 8:30 live stream tonight? Cool. I will try, my friend. 5:30 my time. I'll still be working at that time, so I'll do my best. Laren, you old trickster. How's it going, man? What is that? Is that just like a big old moon crater for your thumbnail? What is that? Is that a moon crater? Yeah, classic. Oh, Ponto. What's up, my dude? We're just doing our thing. What you got there? Trick or treat? I can barely see. Let's see. Friday, I'm seeing Thunderbolts. I know. That's where I hope to see it as well. Laren, my other favorite superhero. See, it's like the Great Hall of Justice. Now, Caveman, you'll be the only one. Does anybody know who did that voice? Meanwhile, in the Great Hall of Justice. You guys remember that on the Super Friends? Remember who the voiceover artist was? I'll give you a second. I'll let y'all throw it around. Feeling better. I'll be recording an unwrapped video. Nice. KB's back. I'm about to just throw up a dance, but I'm gonna wait. Say, Caveman, KB, what's Sue? And this, look, I tell you this every week. I don't know. I don't. They didn't call me this morning. So I pick up the phone like this is my phone. I'm like, hello, and then I hear this. What's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey, what's Sue gonna get? And these guys too. How the feel the crew. Tell them, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get?
What's Sue gonna get? I don't know. Hey, what's Sue gonna get? Guy, I'm always trying to think of new ways to segue to that when you set me up, but all right, so what's Sue gonna get? I hope this works because I've been using Blu-ray.com again today. But here's we go, y'all. So of course it rolled down while I was getting ready. How dare it? There we go. So April 29th is a pretty decent day, I gotta say. A Nora Academy Award winner, Nora and Mikey Madison. That's coming out. But of course, if you know the drill with Criterion people, and you love a good Criterion, and you want to save money, there's always those Barnes and Noble. They have 2 a year where they have 50% off Criterions, and Criterion always has their little flash sales once in a while, where you can get those for half price, 50% off. So If you want the Blu-ray on that, it'll drop it down to 20. If you got the 4K on that, it'll probably drop it down to 25, unless, of course, prices are going to go up. But let's keep going, y'all. I got some Clint Eastwood love big time with some Dirty Harry, Outlaw Josie Wales, love that movie, and Pale Rider, all here on 4K Steelbooks. Is this one? Yeah, Steelbook 2. So this is a trend, y'all. Maybe we'll talk about this after I get off. Are you a big fan of the fact that all of these great movies are coming out in Steelbook only? Drop a comment because we're going to attack you about it. We got the Beyond on 4K. Some Time Cop, some Van Damage. I love Time Cop on 4K. Is that a Blu-ray also? Okay, I got a Blu-ray combo. Cool. I got Murder Rock Drop Zone on 4K. Steelbook as well. Ooh, Devil Fetus and Her Vengeance. Who doesn't need that double feature there? The Nesting. A lot of 4Ks here. And here you do get the Dirty Harry. I will say this. Is they're not being exclusive to the Steelbooks. But my question earlier was, are you irritated with the exclusive Steelbooks? But the good thing is about Clint is you also get the 4K there, and you got the there and there. Stripes coming out on Steelbook. Let's keep rolling down and see if it's also on regular 4K. Devil Doll up there also, in case you guys are interested. Cannibal Girls, Gandhi 4K Steelbook. Up, little Russ Meyer thing there. Andy Garcia, Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead. Nice. What else? Just doing a little scanning around. Ooh, Wacky Races from Warner Archive. Remember I was telling you about the Warner Archive sales. So if you want those wacky races, you can get it right now, or you can wait for the sale. The problem with Movies Inc. is I've noticed they only do it. I've only seen them once a year. And you never really know when it's coming. You got to sort of just be on the lookout. I remember I discovered it right on the day it went up, which I was super excited about. And I put a video up, and hopefully you guys got to take advantage of that and buy a few titles. But yeah, they don't do those a lot, which is weird. I don't know why they don't do 2 a year or something like that. Just 1 seems kind of wacky. But hey, you got some Mad Foxes on 4K. What else? Full Metal Jacket, 4K. If you guys are big Full Metal Jacket fans, there you go. Kubrick, any big old Kubrick fans? KB, I believe you're a big Kubrick fan. Last Tango in Paris. Just doing some scrubbing, some looking. You got Clean and Sober, another Warner Archive right there. Clean and Sober with Michael Keaton on Blu-ray. It's a big day, y'all. A lot of stuff coming out. Another Warner Archive. You got Three the Hard Way. You know, little Fred Williamson, man, little Shaft, nice. Oh, Michelle Yeoh. Okay, we got a little Star Trek Section 31. I still haven't seen that. I don't know. It's like I'm a big Trek fan, and I always watch all the Trek to give it a fair shake. And it's Michelle Yeoh, who I love to death. But no one was giving any, not even the worst of Trekkies was giving it a thumbs up. So, but I will see it. Mark my words. This Trekkie does not go without seeing his stuff. Okay, so Honora does have that digipack. I do like the digipacks from Criterion. Last Breath. I absolutely loved Last Breath. I thought it was very gripping. It was very intimate. I love it because I saw it the same day as I saw Mickey 17. And I enjoyed this way more than Mickey. Mickey 17 just seemed very disconnected. It was well made and interesting, but in the end, I wasn't really like connected to the people. And in this one, Last Breath, you really get connected to the people. So I'm already losing my voice. I always push my voice early in the morning with you guys. What else? Good heavens, you got 4K of Pokemon, Detective Pikachu. What else? Anything else? Just gonna see if there's anything else worth tossing out. Golly, look at this day, y'all. I thought it was just gonna be okay, but it is redonkulous. All right, well, there you go. So I think that is a good overview of what is coming out. Tons and tons of stuff. American Expendables. Look at that one. So yeah, what do you guys think? So this is a big loaded day. Again, you know me, I'm also not a big old day one buyer because I like a little discount. Because of that, though, I miss out on things like Tombstone and whatever. What's the other one that just came out? Oh, well, I didn't pre-order Daylight, so that went away. So yeah, but still, I don't want to change my ways, y'all. I don't want to just, because I missed out on a couple, I don't want to be like, "Ah, well, in that case, you better start pre-ordering everything. Well, then I'm paying a lot, and I don't like that trend of everything jacked up in price on day one, especially when it's steelbook only. But I would say I'd be interested in getting Honora, Time Cop. I mean, Clint, I love these movies, but they have to really drop in price because I don't revisit a lot of these older Clint movies, even though I like Clint a lot. Stripes on 4K, except I have that in one of my Criterion collections, so I don't really need that. What about you guys? Yeah, and that's I guess those are the things calling moi. So there you go. That is our hunt down the lane here. Now, if we're gonna like also, if you want, there is talking about saving some dough. You guys know about this, right? There's a 3 for 33 sale over at Amazon. Yeah, let's go check it out. So 3 for 33 sale is still going on. And I want you to see right at the top the bangers that they put up top. Godzilla -1, which is one I've already, I jumped on that because I didn't want that to sell out. Blade Runner, Blazing Saddles, Inception, Lord of the Rings, War of Rohirrim, 2001, Fugitive, Jaws. I mean, just look at these top rows as I scan through here. All of these things are going to be $11. Real bangers if you don't have them in your collection. Problem is for me, and maybe a lot of you other collectors, so many of these things I already have. So it was very difficult for me to find 3 for 3 that I really, really wanted. Now, for me, the Godzilla -1 was a must, right? So we did that, but they're also coming from different sellers. Not all of these came directly from Amazon, because sometimes you have those third-party people. So Godzilla is still, I ordered this 2 weeks ago, and Godzilla is still in transit, I think May 4th or 5th, 6th, something like that. That's when it's finally going to get to me. So it's eventually getting here. But man, for $11, Godzilla -1, patience paid off. Because look, I know this came out in all these different versions and steelbooks and digipacks and overseas versions, all this stuff, because that's a great movie. But again, y'all, trying to save bucks, so we got it. We waited. Now, I was very much hoping to see The Wild Robot and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That was going to be my sweet 3-pack. Godzilla and those two, those two are not in the sale. They were in the last sale, I remember, because somebody told me, I think it was Mizzy, talking about my Steelbook crew. Mizzy had said, Huck, I got the sale going on. Go check it out. And as soon as I went there, I didn't see those anymore. I didn't even see them on the screen. So that's why I often wonder when they do this 3 for 33, if like maybe every 4 or 5 days they sort of change it up so you'll come back and look and get more. I don't know. I haven't. Every time I've looked at this, it feels like it's all the same titles. So I don't know if they're refreshing it. But there you go. So if you guys want a 3 for 33, go check that out. And here is what I did. So imagine Godzilla -1. And I didn't have these on 4K, but now I do. So I also picked up San Andreas because I love San Andreas. That's a good disaster movie. And Singing in the Rain. Because I realized I didn't have the 4K on that either. So 11 for each of those. Godzilla is on its way. So that is super cool. I just hit my light. Oh, there we go. Well, what about y'all? Have y'all jumped on the 3 for 33? Now, I'm also going to show you some other deals that came out. So this was, for a very brief time, like 34 or 30 something, which was unbelievable. And I'm a big fan of this franchise, and that's a Scream franchise. Look at that for Scream. So they're all in 4K. And what they give you, here, let me actually show you what they really give you. I'll show you what I did. So it is, so you get all the 4Ks, and then you get this, the Blu-ray collection. But this is what they already put out. So I already have this. So this becomes superfluous. Like I don't need this at all. So what I did is I grabbed Scream 4 off my shelf because I feel like that's more in line with these 3 movies than the next 2 movies. So now I get like a Scream 4-pack. So hopefully if that just comes out individually on 4K, I will just grab that, make it a customization if they don't have the Blu-ray with it, customize them together. And then I'm going to keep these 4 together because I just feel, it feels right, y'all, like these 4 go together more than 4, 5, and 6 go together. That's my take. So there you go. Yep. What else? If you want to see some more, I got some more of those buy two get one free stuff like that. If you want to see those, I got the box right here. Let me know, and we'll jump around on it. Okay. All right. Let's see where we left off. All right, we're back. Larry Ben Affleck was he was in the Criterion Closet. He asked when they would be bringing. Definitely more playful. That's great. I gotta see that, KB. So yeah, they asked him when's Armageddon coming out. Hey, Armageddon is DVD Criterion. So is The Rock. So yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, why not? Why not bring those? I mean, I realize those are blockbusters and Criterion tends to not do those, but hey, they already did them, so let's give them the treatment. Poorly explained movies, yeah, on Fans of Something. Thanks, bud. Yeah, that's the game. That's the show. Go check it out. There it is, buddy. There it is, Sham. His superhero is your mom. She's feeding me and loving me when I was a kid. I think all of our parents are our superheroes. You know, if you got those great superhero parents that guide you and give you good morals and values. We try to do to Brooke, you know. Hopefully, if you ask Brooke, you know, she goes, "Yeah, my mom and dad," you know, or she'd be like, "I don't know, Superman." I'm like, "No, real life. Come on now." Are expecting for Thunderbolts tomorrow. I mean, I can't go tomorrow. Like for me, I couldn't go until Friday night or Saturday morning. So gotta try to squeeze them in though. I think because if I don't get it in Friday night or Saturday morning, the rest of the week is too booked, and then I miss the whole weekend. I don't get to give you guys a review. For shame. I should get Pale Rider Outlaw Jersey Wheels today. Amazon delayed my copy of 3 the Hard Way. Boo! Look, as long as it's delayed, Steve, and that they don't, you know, kill the order, I think that's okay. Like my Godzilla was supposed to be here now, but it keeps popping up. Oh, there's a delay now, and I love the now expected on. I don't like that either because I feel like, well, is it lost? I'll tell you one I ordered probably a month ago, and it was that Vestron video, Sundown. What's that one with the vampire with David Carradine, like something till sundown, or you know the one I'm talking about. It was like $5. I'm like, I've never heard of that, but it's Vestron. I like the slip covers. $5. Wow, what a deal. It is still in transit. Let's see. Let's just see. I'm gonna look real quick for you guys. Just see how long after a month ago it's taken that title to get here. Yeah, y'all go snag that Godzilla -1 though. So yeah, May 6th is Godzilla. So it actually just dropped today. It was May 7th. Now I got a day taken off. And then, okay, Sundown, The Vampire in Retreat is the name of that movie. It was the 10th. So now I'm actually gaining days. This is good. May 7th. I ordered it on April 14th. That'll be nearly a month later. Whatever happened to the 2 days shipping, Amazon, that I pay you a fortune for? So yeah, y'all, I mean, lock them in. Like I've determined if there's a real, like a movie that really resonates with me that I've got to have on 4K, or it's the new Arrow or something like that, I may have to pre-order that if I really, really want it. But if I do already have it on Blu-ray, like I said, I'm not a Blu-ray snob. I think that's a fantastic format. Even DVD, y'all. Well, we're going to get to DVD in just a bit regarding my review today with the 52-week movie challenge. I saw it on DVD. It was great. Like, the DVD did not hinder my viewing pleasure of the film. Thursday, I'm ordering a new shelf. Nice. I mean, you got to get it. 4K Camera Brave New World. Oh, nice. Also ordering Gandhi Steelbook. Look at you, man. You're going crazy. I understand the Steelbook only releases really bite, but the Clint movies are being released. Yep, I saw that. Yep, which I'm thankful for. And I have a Kingdom of Heaven. Oh, good on you. That's another one. That's the other one that I believe that sold out. I don't know if it's been maybe it's been restocked now, but I know it went out shortly. So, but yeah, that's what's happening, man. Greetings, Hollander. Greetings, Hollander. Yeah, had to nail it on there for you. How you doing, bud? Good morning to you, Kubrick fan. Yes, Full Metal Jacket regular slip. part of that. Yeah. So did you get it, KB? Did you slap it into your 3 for 33? Or did you already have it? I'm guessing you probably already had it. As a Kubrick fan, probably already have it. Saying hey to everybody. Look at that. Hope you're doing well. I'm all right. You saying I'm all right? Thanks, K-Man. I'm glad you're all right, bud. Hey, do you watch and search physical media on his YouTube channel? I do. He gets studio insider information. I do. He does very thorough stuff on his channel. He's very good. Yeah, give him a ring a ding. See if he wants to pop on the channel, hang out, talk about all of his goodness. Disney is his only doing steelbooks for 20th Century Fox, Hollywood Pictures, and that other company they bought. Yeah, is that right? All right, and the Disney animated movies. So they're the only ones doing the jacking everybody around with the steelbooks only. Still, they have a lot of the stuff that everybody wants. That's the problem, and they're just Disney. They know what they're doing, but it's also irritating. Like they're sticking it to the fans. I picked up Singing in the Rain. Nice. Me too, bud. Yeah, I Hellboy too. KB, I love Rear Window. So, you know my story, right? So, when I finally went down that Hitchcock tunnel 2 years ago, I was like, okay, who is this guy? Right? Like I've put him off. I don't know. I mean, I'd only seen Psycho and maybe portions of something else like The Birds and Vertigo, but I couldn't tell you. I can tell you definitively, but that I didn't see the whole movies of those. So I was just like, all right, I'm going to start with that one. The dude that's always Cary Grant dropping to the ground because the airplane's coming down. What is that? And I heard that's like Hitchcock's version of doing a Bond movie. Let's start with that. North by Northwest, friggin' loved it. Masterpiece. I was like, wow, that was excellent. Followed it up with a Rear Window because my wife loves that and said, watch this one next. 2 masterpieces in a row. I'm like, oh, this guy's good. Why did it take me so long? And then rolled into the next one, which was Rope, which is a very small, intimate. It's almost like shooting a play. Masterpiece. Friggin' loved it. And so I just kept going, man. And it was just a sheer joy from there because I got that 15 Blu-ray set of Hitchcock, plowed through all of those, added a couple of extra that I bought from Warner Archive, like Lifeboat, and I found Rebecca on Criterion at a thrift store for $1. Now it's not Blu-ray, but it's DVD, which was fine. Watched it in the bedroom, watched all the bonus features. So I'm a big fan, man. I'm now a huge Hitch fan. I love when that happens, though. Sometimes it doesn't happen when you want to watch a movie or a filmography of a certain person or filmmaker or an actor. Maybe it's just not clicking, but man, did that click. Now, the other thing is, hang on, no, the OCD and you people, and some of you are like, you didn't drink. Hang on. When somebody keeps like almost doing something and then puts it down, you're like, drink from it. So there it is. Just me? Okay. So, but there you go. So where was I going with that? I forgot now. Yeah, let's move on. All right. Yeah. That's not very much. Of the choices. I like the 3 for 33. Did you hear about the Ace Ventura? I did. I saw that pop up on your thing too. It's a pre-order on Amazon. Again, that's one I know I'm going to want. I love it. I love that Ace Ventura is coming out on 4K. I will want that. I would like to wait just a second though to maybe see it drop in price because you know what? I always got the Blu-rays. And if it goes away again, look, I'm not going to let these new people dictate and change the way I buy stuff. I'm going to keep doing my way. And then if I lose out, as long as I don't lose the title itself, like, because if I love the movie enough to have it in my collection and I already have, like I have Daylight, I have both Ace Venturas. So if it's somehow they made 1,000 copies and they sell out, all right, I'm cool. You got to be cool with it though, y'all. You got to talk to yourself and say itself and say, what's up? You gotta be cool. You gotta be cool. Like Jim Powers, talk about cool. Sup, yo? Good to see you, Jim. Greetings and good morning, my friend. Did you get your tickets for Mission Impossible? I have not. Oh, the fan event Thursday night? What? I'll have to look into that. Because I wonder if that's something. Is this like wigging out again, y'all? Sorry, I'm going to get a new camera. I'm going to give this camera to my kid and go buy me a new one. Yeah. James Woods in Sundown. Well, I mean, he might be, but I know that Carradine, like I'm looking at it right here. And it says, I mean, it's David Carradine. Let's see, David Carradine, Maxwell Caulfield, Morgan Brittany, Bruce Campbell, Jim something, and John Ireland. So yeah, it does not say James Woods. Did I say James Woods? Pretty sure I said David Carradine. Pretty sure. But if I did not, I meant David Carradine. I already had it. Yeah, only paid $1. Oh, nice. Isn't that the best? What's she gonna get? I don't know. We already looked. I don't know what she's gonna get. You know, Adrian. Sorry, beat you to it. Yeah, it's like you and Caveman, man. You gotta one up each other. Oh yeah, buddy. I'm sure you already saw it though. Barring a very good sale price, I think I'm done with Steelbook, except for very few special releases, like if Sunset Boulevard. Mr. Moody, dude, I love that movie. That's another one. Again, for my 52-week movie challenge, I saw that last year, and I forgot what the criterion was. It might have been watch a black and white movie, or, I was watching a movie that's based around Hollywood, and of course she's a starlet and she's losing her fame and all that. So it's a perfect movie, for that genre, for that mission, if you will, that category. And it was fantastic. I love that. I bought it on Blu-ray immediately, plowed through the bonus features. So yeah, I bet you I may have to join you on that one. But also, if it also has though just a slipcover release, I don't have to have the Steelbook, but I do want the 4K of Sunset Boulevard. Who's with us, man? Who wants Sunset Boulevard on 4K? How it looks like watching the prequel. All right. Well, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hisham, you've done it. You've teed us up. So we're going there. We're doing it. Thanks for the tea. The tea. Thanks for the tea, man. I'm so thirsty. What are you talking about? All right. Here we go. We're going to talk about the box office because that's going to lead into other good stuff. All right. So I managed to get out again this weekend. Let's go on this side. Come on, let's go. There we go. And Sinners, once again, look at this. Y'all, it dropped 4.8%. A normal drop for any movie, a good drop is in the 40s or 30s is just wildly amazing. 4%, it's like it made 48 and this time it made 45. It's just like unbelievable. The movie's fantastic. I loved it quite a bit. Coogler, man, the Coog, as I like to call him, whipped up a fascinating vampire movie, but it's deeper than that. It's got a lot of layers to it, and it's just I liked it quite a bit. Again, I talked about the twin thing with Michael B. Jordan as well. They just nail that. I swear it's like Michael has a twin because the interaction between them in the same frame, I mean, we just have it down to a science. Like it's funny because I wish like Robert De Niro would have done something more like this with Alto Nights. I didn't see Alto Nights, but I could just see in the trailer like he's wearing makeup as two different characters so that he looks different. I think it's because he's not a twin. He's supposed to be two different characters. That's the weird part. It's like if you're not twins, unless you're Eddie Murphy, I'm not going to say don't play other characters because, Peter Sellers did it in Doctor Strangelove, and Eddie Murphy does it all the time. But De Niro, I don't know, it just felt like an unnecessary gimmick for a movie like that, which is why I never went out to see it. But this one, it plays into the story so nicely. But there it is, sitting atop. I mean, Warner Brothers is doing great. Minecraft, and now this, look at that. So it's killing it. Number 2 at the box office, y'all, was Star Wars 3 Revenge of the Sith. Unbelievable at 25.4 million. I mean, it just goes to show that Star Wars fans just want to see a big Star Wars epic on the big screen again. And this thing is 20 years old. A 20-year-old movie bested the following 3 films I'm going to talk about, but just barely with The Accountant 2, which I was raving about. Accountant 2 with John Bernthal and Ben Affleck. Just about $1 million less, 24.5 on that. Minecraft 22.7. Now I want you to notice that 2, 3, and 4 all made over 20 million, while Sinners still made 45. That is a fantastic thing to happen at the box office. This is what we want to see as film lovers, is that people are getting out and seeing movies, you know, that you're saying, okay, hey, now you're making stuff we want to see. And then you got Until Dawn, which very little people care too much about, at 8 million, which means that'll be out of the top 5 next week. 100%. Won't even be there. I haven't heard super good things about it either, so there you go. But The Accountant 2, just such a good film. I honestly thought that was coming in second place this week. Kind of shocked to see it at number 3, but great chemistry. The thing is, here's my deal. Well, Star Wars is a limited engagement anyway, so I think it might be out after 2 weeks anyway. Question is, did all the fans go and see it? And it'll drop tremendously next week, thus pushing Accountant 2 above it. Because they're both going to drop about, the natural thing is like 50% if it's a good movie, and both of those are good movies. Although I will say this, after I watched The Accountant 2, I did pop into episode 3. I bought a ticket, don't worry, I got my card because I want the points on my card, and I went in there, and you know, it's still good. Like, I love seeing the spectacle and the sound effects, but man, and this isn't because other people are saying it, it's because I experienced this myself, is the dialogue between Padme and Anakin. It's just awful. It is like their love stuff is just, it is cringe. To quote the kids today, it's pretty cringy. It's just not good. And, you know, Anakin, you know, Hayden Christensen, he's always got the, you know, the evil eyes, you know, like that, like the whole time, like throughout the entire movie, it's like George just said, all right, tilt your head down a little bit and look up like this, you know, and always look a little mad, so that you can tell he's going through the dark side. He's always looking a little pissed off. So that's the thing, is it was good, but it just tells me that I'm just an OG kid. It's the first 3 Star Wars are the best. Everything else is just, I don't know, like a watered down version of those trying to make it happen. But, you know, this is a generation grew up on these prequels, so I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying the problem I had with it was the cringy dialogue. But the spectacle aspect was pretty fantastic. And it was a pretty packed house that I was in, you know. But anyway, let's get back down to Minecraft. Still doing it. It's in that 800 million zone, like 860. I don't know if it's going to hit 1 billion. I think it's going to start to lose a little steam, especially when Thunderbolts comes out this weekend. And Until Dawn, you know, we talked about that. All right, speaking of, let's go ahead and talk about coming out this next weekend is the Thunderbolts. And then 2 other movies I grabbed, but who cares? Who even cares about Rosario and Magic Farm? It's going to be all about Thunderbolts and everything else I just showed you. It's going to be Thunderbolts, Sinners, Accountant 2, Minecraft, and then maybe this Rosario, if it's a good horror movie. I've heard nothing about these other 2. Like, this is what happens. Like, every week, y'all, I don't know if you've noticed, but literally almost every week has been a horror movie. Horror all year. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, it's just nonstop, to the point where they have to be exceptional, or I'm just kind of bored with this genre. But Sinners, like I said, Sinners, I loved it. It just turned it on its head, and I dug it. I dug it, man. I dug it. So, all right. So let's go ahead and bail from this for a second. I'll come back, and we're going to talk about my next thing in just a second. But we're going to get back to you guys real quick. Yeah, but that was the box office, baby. We talked about, hey, Smirk 88 was good. Kyle's here too. Good morning. Look at all you with your 4Ks. Look at that. Oh, you got your Jason X. Oh. Sarah's here. Good. Got my movies on sale. Good. Everybody's got to get their movies for sale, man. Oh, we at the bottom already? All right, y'all. Let's see. Animal House, E.T. Oh, those are some good ones. All right, let's pop over then, since you guys are, I'm at the bottom of what you got. So here we go. 52-week movie challenge continues. Week 17 takes place in a high school. And I went with Charlie Bartlett. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I remember Tim from Tim Talks Talkies, Tim Vince. You know him, you love him, Tim. He recommended this to one of the Collectors Club buddies. I forget if it was Derek or Mike, but I remembered I filed it away in the back of my head, and I said I need to see this film. So when the high school theme rolled around, I had things up like Varsity Blues and this and Breakfast Club and things like that. But again, I've seen Varsity Blues, I've seen Breakfast Club, even though I did want to open those because I have the 4K Varsity Blues I haven't watched. I want to watch that Criterion, so Charlie Bartlett won because I hadn't seen it. I'm still trying to give myself things that I own, but also haven't seen is the preference. So if I can get both in one thing, like opening something I own, I got this for $1. This was at Dollar Tree. I found it, again, based on Tim's recommendation. I was like, oh, this is that movie Tim talked about. And may I just say, look at this cast. So here, let me take the ticker away so you can see. So Tyler Hilton, who I hadn't really heard of, but the guy's fantastic. I looked at his filmography. He's got some interesting things that he's gone on to do. But he was great. He was kind of like the bully, the thug to Charlie Bartlett when he comes to the school because, Charlie's wearing his like rich boy patch. He's this rich kid who just keeps getting kicked out of all of his rich schools because, his dad is in jail for tax evasion and he just can't focus. So his mom sends him to public school, thus all these people here. And so he sort of kicks. So Tyler's character kind of kicks his ass a little bit. Oh, here, let me also. Sorry, I'm blocking the lovely Kat Danning. There we go. There she is. So he goes to the school, falls in love with Kat Danning. They have great chemistry together, by the way. When I'm watching Anton, at first it took me a second. I'm like, is that Anton? Because I'm used to the curlier hair when he was in Star Trek. Because I didn't see a lot of pre-Star Trek stuff with Anton. But man, he is pitch perfect in this role. I see why he got the role. Robert Downey Jr. is the dad of Kat Dennings, and he's the principal of the school. So obviously Charlie gets into some shenanigans with Tyler Hilton. As you can see, he's got the drugs in the jacket that plays into it a little bit. And Hope Davis plays Charlie's mom, and she's fantastic. Like, because usually the parent characters, unless you're Robert Downey, because he's like the dad and the principal, it's the main part. Usually characters like Hope Davis never get good dialogue or screen time. But every now and then, like people like Hope Davis, or if you're watching American Pie and Eugene Levy plays the dad, he's extremely hilarious and memorable. So sometimes the parents do get good stuff. But watch this movie, y'all. Watch it. If you haven't seen Charlie Bartlett, again, this is one that went under the radar for me. I hadn't heard of it. But it's so good. I just love the chemistry. Downey Jr., this is 1 year, by the way, before Robert Downey did Iron Man, right? So, he's just doing it to get a good job, get a good acting role. And because, he wasn't quite the Robert Downey Jr. yet. And this was one of those. He's so good. So what's the tagline here? It says, it's like Juno. It's a movie with big laughs and a lot of heart. A clever, crazy comedy. And I would have to concur. So yeah, if you want a good high school, if you're following along the Week 17 challenge and you want a good high school pick, I would recommend Charlie Bartlett. Abso-fraggin-lutely. So there you go. All right, that's my. Oh, and next week will be a non-diehard Bruce Willis movie. So Week 18, bring out some of your Bruce Willis movies, anything but a diehard movie. So it can be like Death Becomes Her, or maybe you're gonna go crazy and do Bonfire of the Vanities and see what that's all about. I'm actually considering, again, because it's one I haven't seen, Cop Out with Tracy Morgan, directed by Kevin Smith, because I heard Kevin and Bruce came out ahead over this movie, and I don't know if you guys have seen them, but there's a lot of videos of Kevin Smith on YouTube. Really kind of sad about that, like because he loves Bruce Willis. Like, he's in Die Hard 4. He's the dude in the basement that helps him out. And that might be when they met for the first time, and they just came ahead, and they've since patched it up, which was nice to hear. But some people said it's actually quite funny. Maybe it's not funny. I don't know. Anybody see Cop Out? because that's the one I'm considering pushing to the top. All right. My gosh, I'm talking so much. Hang in there. Where's my pen? Oh goodness, a bunch of you just popped in all of a sudden. This is nice. What do we got? Here we go. All right, Moody says, I watched Brick for the challenge first time. Loved it. Cool, man. See? Get them new ones in there. Number 21, watching 17 likes. Come on, hit it. Let's go. Caveman's telling you. He's my dude. It's my wrench man. When my wrench man tells you, you got to get it up. If it's 21 watching, let's have at least 20. You know me, I like those 5 numbers. Let's get some 20 likes, maybe 25 likes. One day you guys got me to 30 likes. Whoa, rock stars you guys were on that day. Lucy, Psycho Blazing Saddles. Sarah, those are some good picks. Mel, what is going on? Whoa, good morning, Mel. What is up? Oh, you just brought so much joy to my face. Mel, dang, girl. Who doesn't love Mel, right? Everybody? Jeez Louise, if you don't know Mel, get over to My Killer Podcast. Like, subscribe, watch the content. This girl is unique. She has fantastic look. Backdrop's always on point. So good. Mel, I'm so happy you're here. Look at me. I'm glowing. Look at that. Tiger Blue is here, bringing it up. Man, look at pumping me up. Everybody's showing up now. Right near the end, though, y'all, because, we got to cut these to about an hour. So, we're going to wrap this up shortly. But dang, look at that Hall & Oates. Everybody's going crazy because Mel came in the room. It's like a rock star just came in. Boom, ba, boom, 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 bop, snaddly boop, snoodly booch. There you go. Are you bored with Star Wars modern movie? Like, with the stupid message, women are stronger than men because it uses perfect. I mean, I'm not really bored because of all that. It is getting a little heavy-handed that almost everything they're doing has to be that. So that's getting, but they're just not great. Like Ahsoka, like the TV shows. I kind of liked Skeleton Crew quite a bit. It was like a Goonies TV show, and it stuck to it, right? It said, this is what we're going to be, and we're going to just give it to you like this. And what was good about it is it didn't really have the gender issues other than there were 2 boys and 2 girls as the cast, and they were good. But otherwise, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Star Wars, well, maybe there's too much of it, right? It's just too much saturation. Hey, Sarah, yoink. What's up, Dimension? What's up, Mr. Scats? What's up, buddy? Mel, I think, get my name right. What did she say? Hey there, Mel. Subscribe to Mel. There it is. Yeah, my wrench dude, he's on it. So go get you some My Killer Podcast. 1/3 of the Rad Pack, y'all. Mel, you got any Rad Packness coming up soon? You guys are going to be doing the summer thing with the horror movies. What's coming up? Let us know. Let us know, girl. She'd throw you a link, pop you on. But I'm about to sign off, so. But yeah, man, Sarah, Adrian, hello, Scott. I'm just clicking, y'all, going nuts. Snap. Typing too fast. I know the feeling. Okay, Mel, I forgive you. So what's up, Caveman? Thanks, my dude. Yeah, Mel, I always got Caveman. He's popping links in there so people can check out other people's channels. Hello, Cop Out is fun. Oh, thanks, KB. Okay, good. I mean, because I just want to, Tracy Morgan can be funny. He can also be annoying, but sometimes he just makes me laugh. Everybody does their own Tracy Morgan. Nailed it, by the way. Where's my backpack, Miss Lemon? So anyway, Cop Out is fun. All right, cool. I may keep that at the top of my list then, because I do want to see what that whole kerfuffle is and see if it is funny. Because I miss Bruce doing comedy. So I can see all these other Bruces, that are also, I mean, Death Becomes Her is kind of funny. It's like a dark comedy, but I think based on that, I think I'm going to stick with it. KB and Fam, Apex. Oh, you watch it. No, K-Man, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to pull a Ken right now. Did Ken just text you and say Apex? Remember how he had that Apex thing going for a while? Good on you, Ken. No, I haven't seen Cop Out. I think I'm going to watch Death Becomes Her. There you go. Nice, nice. That's a great pick. I have it as well. I've not seen Cop Out. I would recommend The Last Boy Scout. I have seen that and Unbreakable. So definitely good on both of those. So yeah, again, I just want to try to see, this challenge is super fun. And I did find it again at a swap meet. So I have it over here. Found it for anywhere from $2 to $3 to $4. I forget, which one I got it at, but I found it. Oh. You watched American Pie for your high school? Noise. It's a good one. Everyone smash that like button. Come on, y'all. We got about 4 minutes. Hang on. I got to just quickly peek and okay. All right. So this is 9 a.m. All right. So don't have to go right on the nose. Right on the nose because they have something going at work. Okay. Just got to keep an eye on it because I start to get a little text saying, hop on now. We're resuming. My Killer Podcast. Killer, what's up, sis? You said Ahsoka. My dog woke up. Is your dog's name Ahsoka? Oh, that's hilarious, KB. That's great. She's great, though. Rosario Dawson is picture perfect. And pitch perfect as Ahsoka. I mean, I just wish that the show had a little bit more vump. Maybe put your dog in it next time. Jazz it up with your doggy dog. Huck, have you started the last season? I have not. I did start. Okay, here's my thing. Okay, y'all. I'm just going to be honest with you. So I started watching Andor. Is it just me? I feel like I'm forcing myself to like Andor. You guys know what I'm talking about? I know it's well made and it's good, but God, some of the Star Wars TV shows, most of the Star Wars TV shows take themselves so seriously that, there used to be some joy in these things and you just don't see those. I don't know if it's missing the droids like R2 and 3PO kept the levity going and Chewie, at some point when you at the right time, you're laughing at fuzzball, all that stuff. But Andor is just, I don't know, it's just so bleak. I don't know if I'm going to go for it. Like I pushed myself to get through the first Andor. And I know John Campea thinks it's the greatest thing since the original trilogy, which I heartily disagree with. But I don't know. Do you know what I mean, y'all? Like you want to like something and it's just not there. Now, season 2 of Last of Us, I just haven't started it yet because it's always so intense at night. My wife's like, I'm just trying to like decompress and go to sleep. So I will find at some point a time to jump on The Last of Us. I just haven't yet. Sorry, so late. Oh, I need to set an alarm or something. Tiger Blue, it's always a pleasure, man. You can pop in for 2 hours or 2 seconds. It's always fine. Tomorrow we got a show, girl. Plug that stuff. What time is it at? And whose channel? Is it on Garrett's channel? Is it on the Rat Pack channel? But yeah, nice. Look at that. I just won it in my head, brought it up. And now we get some Rad Pack goodness. Oh, it's what the world needs. Y'all get over there. Go to My Killer Podcast. Like and subscribe. Go to Born to Be Rad. Garrett's channel. Like and subscribe. It's probably going to be on his channel. I don't know. Let us know, girls, so we can all go to the channel, hit notifications, and be there or be square. Only 19 likes. Come on, Mel. At least the Mel came in the house. She should give me like 5 likes just for Mel showing up. For gosh sakes, come on. Show KB some love. Get over there to my man, KB. Always doing some good stuff. He's got his little thing coming up. He's going to put up like tomorrow. So go. Eddie Murphy does the best Tracy Morgan. I know, right? Almost as good as mine. Seriously. Watching Better Luck Tomorrow for high school and Nobody's Fool. For Bruce Willis. Her last name. Nice, the doggy. Sweet Ben Graham. What is up, my man? Andor has the dark tone like Rogue One. A little comic relief would do so much. That's why I kind of dug at least the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. Because at least you had the Grogu stuff. It was funny. It's serious, but also like, I don't know, like Carl Weathers was there. And I mean, I personally like Gina Carano's character just because she opened her mouth. They're like, you're fired. And what happened? Season 3 kicked in and it was horrible. And like, you didn't have the partnership with him and Gina Carano because she can kick ass. It was just so dull. The whole plot of season 3 was, I took my helmet off. I'm ashamed. Now you got to go swim in this lake. All I could think of was Prince from Purple Rain. If you go swim in the Lake Minnetonka, it purifies your soul. That's what it was, right? It was like Prince, just take your top off. Although Mandalorian ain't gonna look half as cool as Apollonia. Nope. So anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. So he has to go jump in this stupid pool, and then he's okay. He's like, oh, he did the pool thing, put his helmet back on. Yay. Oh my God, that is literally the plot of season 3. It's ridiculous, boring, terrible. But you're right, there it is. And they could all go with a little lighter tone. But yeah, I mean, I know Rogue One had that tone too, but I liked Rogue One as a movie. Anywho, so that's just what's going on. I have Ahsoka, Moon Knight, Ventures Mondo, nice. I don't have that yet. Thanks, Guy. I'm also on the Andor Struggle Bus. Yeah, I wanted to watch it. Yeah, right? I mean, I watched it. I watched the first, and they get so convoluted with their story that I'm just like, half the time I'm like, I kind of don't know what's going on. And it's one of those where, well, if I just keep watching, it'll all sort of come together in my head. But I hate that. Like, meanwhile, I'm watching Reacher, and top to bottom, the first minute to the end of the show, I'm like hyped. I'm like, God, that was so good. I cannot, and it goes to black, goes to credits. I cannot wait for the next episode of Reacher, because in it, it's got a little action, it's got drama, it's funny as hell, it's got some romance sometimes. It's got it all, and my attention is 100% there. And Alan Ritchson's fantastic. He's great as a part of Reacher, but Andor, I don't know. It does not have all those elements. I'll tell you that it does not have those elements. Yay, you already subscribed. I've been stuck watching Unsolved Mysteries. Nice. The Rat Pack has its own channel. Yeah, I knew that too. So check it out. Thanks for shouting out, girl. Anytime. Look, if you guys are ever getting a show, let me know the day of the morning mug, and I'll promote it. I'm like a producer here. I'll probably push my luck. It's after 9. But we'll wrap this up real quick, y'all. Thanks, Sarah. Are you going to be on Mike's channel? I will be part of that. Yes, I will. Yep. So we're gonna have a Star Wars versus a Star Trek battle, and who's gonna be on what side? You never know. What's it gonna be? And there it is. As we round it out here, Caveman says here, that is the link to the Rad Pack. Go to the Rad Pack, hit that link, subscribe. They are amazing. They got great content. I can't wait to watch the show. Hopefully, if I'm off work in time. Hoss McPizza came in just in time. What up, Hoss? Good to see you, bud. We are wrapping it up, though. So if you missed it, come check it out on a repeat. Don't forget, Sue has a chance. Yeah, we promoted Sue a whole bunch. Cheers, Huck. Have a great day. You too. Everybody have a great day. Mel, mwah, darling, thank you for coming out. Everybody, thanks for coming out. You guys are just outstanding. Yeah, it flew by again, y'all. It's already 9 o'clock past. I know at any second now work's going to pop up and say Zoom time. So, yeah, let's just call it. We're going to call it a day, y'all. Thank you so much for coming out here every Tuesday, talking about movies, box office, news, you guys, the 52-week challenge. Don't forget, next week is a Bruce Willis movie that is non-diehard. No diehards allowed in that challenge. But that's going to do it for today, y'all. Thank you so much for checking out the Morning Mug each and every Tuesday morning. So until next time, we'll get you guys later. Thank you to all my Cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a Cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. I'll see you on the next one.